Hey Sagittarius, welcome to today is the day of Jupiter. So today we look at growth and opportunities and abundance. Specifically, this would deal with money and career, but you could find that, and something in here would just kind of help you on your path, right? Because ultimately, it is your path, Sagittarius. It is. And look, we have Aladdin's lamp here. This is a wishing lamp. So, with the key, so we want to unlock your wishes. So, Sagittarius, if you're looking for personals, please check out the link in my description. It will take you there. Let's get into it because we're going to look at what's going on right now, some opportunities that may be showing up for you. You see wealth here, Sag. And, what might be standing in your way, what skills would help you, that type of thing. All the things, because I like to cover all the bases, Sagittarius. Let's get into it. So underneath the deck was interesting, which was harmony and direction. Because Sagittarius, we do work very well independently and even really kind of prefer it. I don't know. It's not saying that we don't like people, but, we know what we're doing. And it's kind of, deep down you might be feeling like you might be better off just like working by yourself or in an environment that is more harmonious, more peaceful, because this is kind of how you're feeling. I don't know if there's chaos in your workplace, but you're kind of feeling like you maybe would get more work done, feel better if you were in a more serene environment when it comes to work, which can mean working on your own. And you may feel like, because it says working at home or for yourself is best. You really might feel like that's where you're headed, and that's where maybe you're feeling that's what the universe wants for you, especially if you feel stressed out at work. Currently we see influence and moving up. I feel like you're trying to be more vocal and express yourself more at work. I mean, it can be that you're also like looking towards social media, stuff like that. If you, you could be interested in being an influencer, definitely, but I feel like this is a lot about having your voice heard and, feeling like you could really get more if your voice was heard. And this is really about expressing what you think, speaking more. This could be something that you're moving to, but I feel like you're speaking up more currently, especially about wanting to move up. We're not quiet people. We're really not, just saying. So you may be speaking your mind more and really in terms of, getting further in whatever it is you want. Now, for some of you, you may really be thinking about careers in social media or influencer type things, because we do very well in that department. Hello, my name is Heidi. I'm an influencer. Oh, gosh. So, and you could really feel very drawn to things regarding social issues because that kind of is us, right? So I feel like that's what you're thinking about, honestly. And it may be things that you have already started, because I kind of feel like someone from your past may be coming back to just, it could be a conversation, right? And they could be talking to you about something you used to do. And that I'm just kind of really feeling like that could have something to do with influencing change, or, you know, maybe even activism. It's actually really interesting, because I feel like what you're talking about with this person, and this does feel like a conversation to me, you know, about all that you've learned, and, you know, you could be learning even more that really move you towards wealth. But I will say, I don't know why, but this definitely has something to do with something you used to do, you know. And I do feel like there may be someone from your past. It could be a coworker or something. It's just, I feel like they're reminding you of something that you did really well. And this, you know, could lead you towards wealth. It could lead you to learn something more. And that could be kind of taking you towards wealth. You know, I do feel like for some, you're just kind of tired of the current situation, you know, and considering, you know, what you can do. So, very interesting energy. Okay, so let's take a look at now I asked for skills that would help you. And, you know, you could be considering energy work of some kind, or even like learning energy work. But what I actually feel is happening, Sagittarius, and it was the message I was getting from this, because we start with letting go, walking away from a situation. Then we have energy work, which could be massage, kind of energy healing, and spiritual teacher. I feel like if you, this is a weird message, but that it might be a good idea for you to have some energy work done, you know. And that can, Reiki is very helpful, meditation is helpful. I mean, you can do this for yourself. There are lots of ways, lots of videos on YouTube, but I feel like it's going to open things up for you, and really in terms of what you should do next, you know, because a lot of times it may even really open up your creativity, because sometimes our chakras are blocked and we don't even know, and that can be very helpful. And, you know, I don't know if you've ever had that done. I have, where I've had my chakras, you know, cleared through everything, my aura. And they're a really good practitioner will also give you, they will receive messages from those energy centers. And so I feel like this could be very illuminating for you in terms of what you're supposed to do, you know, especially if you've been considering moving on to something else. It can actually give you some answers you didn't have before, you know. But it can also vastly open up your creativity, like immeasurably. Like, I remember I had one done. I have a friend who is a Reiki practitioner. And so, you know, I've had that kind of work done quite a few times. And I remember them telling me that I was supposed to be a spiritual teacher, which I believe tarot is. But also that I was supposed to work with, you know, angel energies and everything. So, you know, they were also telling me at the time that I should, I don't know, it's like you can become ordained or something to be a, a spiritual, like, I don't know if it's a pastor or what it is, but anyways, let's move on. Sorry, I got sidetracked. So some skills that you have. I feel, you know what, Sag? I feel like I don't know if I don't think you're unaware of your skills. Okay. But I think that, first of all, Oracle cards is here. I just feel like you maybe are unsure whether you're on the right path currently. And so they're kind of telling you that Oracle cards could give you the answer. Maybe you get the answer from this reading, or maybe if you have an Oracle deck, you ask it the question. And so, that could, because I do think you're on the right path, Sag. I do think, and I think this is really talking to people who are considering leaving something, making a bold move, maybe even to work for yourself. But whatever it is, you don't have to make this decision right now, is what they're telling you. Like, you have time to decide. You have the freedom to make this choice. And maybe this really has to do with freedom for you. Maybe you need more freedom when it comes to your work, right? But you may be getting this answer from Oracle card, Sag. Or this reading, or a reading, what have you. So now we're going to take a look at the tarot, because we must, right? Because underneath the deck was very interesting. I feel like what may be a problem for you right now is that you're too concerned over money. Okay? Maybe the lack of money, and not focused just enough on what it is that you do. Because you're really good at what you do. Oh. And other people notice that. And I kind of feel like you might feel like it doesn't get noticed. Like the things you do don't get recognized. And you seem to be, I'm not making a judgment, but you may be judging that by the money you receive. Money is an energetic response to what you do, right? It's an energetic response. And, especially if you feel like you're not making enough money, maybe you feel like people just aren't responding to what you do, that it's not working. But people do, Sag. You help people, and people want to work with you. I feel like what might be changing, actually, is that, I saw it in the morning reading where you talk about what it is you do more, right? We'll get more attention, and we'll gain more interest, and make people want to be on board. And there is this energy of working with people more, and it looks as if there are people who want to show up financially, and there is going to be a change. You are going to be making more money, but maybe what's needed is to just kind of change your view on it. Like, how much we make is not an indication of how successful we are. Or if you feel like, you're not making enough money, like, if you're measuring that in terms of other people, especially if you work in some sort of, like, your own business or some sort of service industry, you may feel like you aren't supported because the money's not there. I can be guilty of this myself. And so, this is what you're needing to move on from, and get in a better mindset when it comes to money. Just because the money's not there does not mean that your work is not having an effect, or that your work is not good, So, just saying. And the more that you focus on that, like what your work actually brings to people, and you start to be more in a collaborative air, like try to get other people interested in what you do, or try to work more with other people, they will want to give you more money, or invest in what you're doing. It's like, it kind of feels like maybe the people around you or the people that you're trying to affect need to feel more involved with your path here, if that makes sense to you. Hopefully. I have the prophecy stand here. So, where you're at right now is, I feel like with the Lovers, and I feel like this is really talking about Gemini season, going back and forth about whether or not to stay on this particular direction that you find yourself going, that you've been maybe plugging at for a while, or, I feel also like there's this strong sense of partnership here. It really feels like there's something you've been doing, right? And it's slow going, right? But you're also seeing that if you took on a partner, maybe you could make more money, and this is something maybe you've been moving towards, being more, collaborating more with other people. And if that is, and you may be unsure if it's like the right move, Spirit's telling you it is the right move. It actually will, and you're right about it. It will make more money. Okay? It will make more money. So hopefully that cleared something up, right? What you need to let go of is the Sun and the Four of Pentacles. I mean, you're moving into a time in which is going to be abundant. And so you need to seize the day. You need to not play it safe. You need to take some more chances. And it really, I feel like the universe is really sending you a message about money. About how you're wanting security and not wanting to lose anything, and feeling like you don't have like enough to take some serious chance, right? But what they're telling you is that this is the time. Like if you're looking to take a chance, a risk, whatever, this is the time to do it, right? So it's really interesting because something about security kind of holds you back. And there is, I'm telling you, it is this again. Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Like there's a chance for partnership here. There's a chance to do something with someone else. This is a like-minded person. I mean, they are like on board. It might involve signing a contract, is what I see. And this person would be the Emperor. So they know a lot about money, about business. So maybe you're the more creative person, right? Maybe that's what the collaboration is about. Or it could also be that this person already does what you've been moving towards. And so they can really help you. But whatever this is, it's like this partnership is a good idea. It is going to be success and successful. You may be concerned though in terms of partnership because you don't want to hand over control, and there may be a contract involved is what this is saying. And you're not going to have a lot of time to make this decision, Sagittarius. That's the thing with the Eight of Wands. But the Eight of Wands also tells you that it's a good move. I feel like you're worried about it, you know, and it does have to do with independence. You may be like going within, right? And kind of thinking about if this is for you, right? Nine of Swords, Queen of Swords, Three of Cups, Two of Swords. I feel like you may be talking to friends or something about if this is for you. But with the Seven of Wands showing up, it is telling you, Sagittarius, that you can, like, because that's about boundaries, right? And protecting your own interests and speaking up for yourself. So you're not without choices here. So even though you're considering partnership, because this person really likes what you do, right? You can put some things in place, you know, that say, I want to do this, but I also want maybe some creative control, maybe some independence, and really kind of let this person know the thought of not having control here is what makes me iffy about it. That there's a need for you to express yourself in that department, especially. And I think that you'll find that there's negotiation room here. So you don't want to be like, yeah, there definitely is. Get this. Wow. I mean, there's success here, Sag. And you could say, you know, I want to do this, but here's what I need. You know, so there is negotiation room. And I feel like at first, maybe you feel like you don't have choices, but you do. You actually do. And I don't really feel like this person is trying to take control from you. I just feel like they're a very alpha personality, used to being in charge. You know, so there is negotiation room though, Sagittarius. Especially with the Two of Cups. You're not, like, this person, it's not that they might know more than business than you, but you bring the skills. You bring the rest, right? And because you're meeting as equals in some way. So I actually really like it. And if this is showing up for you, I will say, I don't try to tell people what to do, but I think that this is like a super good opportunity, you know, and it is an opportunity as it's showing up that will lead you to more money. That will lead you to more money because this person actually does have valuable experience to offer you. I kind of feel like in this situation, you're the more creative person. Kind of like you're creating the product. And it's going to be a lot of hard work for sure, for sure. So we're going to get you a message from Spirit. We'll use the same deck. So what do you want to tell Sagittarius about this? This actually, and since a past person or a past coworker was showing up, you may actually know this person. You know, very interesting. But there is an indicator of wealth here, Sagittarius. So what would you like to tell Sagittarius? Knight of Pentacles. You're on the right path. What do you want to tell Sag? I feel like this person could get you there faster. What do you want to tell Sagittarius? Yeah. Three of Cups. Knight of Pentacles, Three of Cups. This is going to be very helpful to you, Sagittarius. And since the Queen of Swords is here, it's not going to take away from your independence. Eight of Wands. Oh my gosh. And the Empress. It's just going to make you rich. It's just going to make you rich, Sag. Oh my God, I got the chill because I love the Empress. Yeah, look at this. Ace of Cups on the bottom, Page of Pentacles, the Devil, the Hermit. Yeah, I feel like you just this energy of you wanting to make sure. Wowza. Wowza, Sagittarius. I love this. I swear your readings are coming out so nice lately. So that's what I have for you. Remember, you're already wealthy.